And welcome back once again. Today, of course, in the kitchen, our good friends from La Fontana. Here we are talking date night at the Joe with Chef Gary and John DiMaggio joining us today. How you like that? I'm rolling my R's there, huh? You guys have been so successful with this date night at the Joe. I mean, people are coming out of the woodwork. And then tell us about that, and then we'll go into also Tuesday nights with the half-price wine and all.
Okay, so Tuesday night at the Joe, you have the opportunity to come and win. We do a 3-course meal at first base at the ballpark with a bottle of wine. All you got to do is come in, buy a ticket, 2 for $20, and you also get some other stuff from the ballpark as well. But you have the opportunity for $20 to win a 3-course meal from La Fontana right there at first base.
You're not actually on first base.
We're not on first base.
You're in the stands there.
We're right in the stands, but it's a perfect spot for the ball field.
And you're watching the game, and you've got that special someone right next to you, being catered by, of course, the wonderful folks from La Fontana. You got the wine, you got all the great foods and all that.
They love it.
And that's a pretty good way to get people to continue to come back into the restaurant.
Well, I've had a lot of people want to try to buy that table, but I tell them buy 10 tickets for 2 for $20.
Hey, that's
you might
it.
get lucky.
Maybe we can auction it off one day. That would be a lot of fun.
That'd be great, yeah.
Tell us about the restaurant now, because on Tuesdays you have half-price wine, and we're going to get into a special wine in just a moment as well. But tell us about the half-price wine, how that's been going.
Go ahead,
well,
John.
every Tuesday we feature all of these wines here at 50% off. Wow. We have a Chilean Sauvignon Blanc. Of course, we have our Chianti. We have a Champagne. We have an Argentina Malbec. We also now have our own label here. We have 4 different wines with Chef Gary's own personal label.
Yes, and it's got a handsome lad on the front of that. Yes, Chef Gary. Wow, and this is 13% by volume. I always like to drink wine that's at least 13%, and just about everything that y'all carry is 13, 13.5, 14%. It's just good quality wine. It's great to the taste, wonderful palate finish and everything. And as we always say, we never drink any wine before it's time, and it's time to do that. But tell us how you came up with this, Gary, because this is pretty cool.
Well, I was talking to John, and we went through an extensive amount of different type of wines before we kind of chose these 4 different wines that we've been using, and it's just it was just due for the restaurant to have our own personal wine that when you come to the restaurant, and it's priced real reasonable. You know what I mean? It's pretty much just a signature, just a little adding something to the restaurant for us.
When you say price reasonable, what does this wine run tonight, Tuesday night, half price?
All of these wines here sell for $19.95 a bottle, and that is all the time. Our Tuesday wines here, these wines sell for $12.99 a bottle. Wow. They normally would sell for $30. Okay. But these sell for half price every Tuesday.
That's a bargain right
Can't
there.
beat it, $12.
You can't beat it.
Oh, yeah.
How about some of the specials going on? I know you got the $1, the 99-cent pizza.
We still got the 99-cent sliced pizzas that we're still doing on both locations. And it's going to be going on maybe for not much longer. So if you get a chance, come on in and try it out. We got the best pie in town. And, and I brought some dishes today. I brought us some lasagna, some of our traditional stuff, ziti with sausage, veal marsala, some chicken Florentine, and some piccata.
Smells so good. Absolutely wonderful. So you've got all these great specials. And by the way, for the folks who don't know, you've got the 2 locations. You've got West Ashley.
We got both locations. We got West Ashley on Savannah Highway, 17 and Wapu Road. And then we also have the North Charleston location off of Northwoods Boulevard. Right there next to the mall. I mean, you get off the interstate, boom, you're right there, right behind Home Depot.
And people want to know also, if they don't know, your pizza pies are 18 inches. They're huge. They're huge. They're just big pieces of pizzas, and then when you get a slice, it's almost like a meal.
I mean, we cut the 18-inch pizza in 6 slices. They're huge. For $1 a piece, you just can't beat it anywhere. The cheese, the ingredients that we use, all fresh basil, all local stuff that we can buy local. I believe in stay local, buy local, spend local. So we try to keep our money into Charleston.
Right on. Gary, John, thank you so much for joining us. Can I take us out?
Take us out.
Take us out.
The moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore. Now over to Tessa.